everybody? Welcome to the morning rundown here in the Brownstone. I'm Paulette, and y'all know who that is over there.
What's going on, folks? Let's get it going.
Hey, y'all, it's Cullen and Paulette. We are here to help you get through your very first 15-minute break of the day. We're here to give you the news and information that you can use. Cullen,
Yes.
where do we get started? I am going to let you lead the way because I don't know how I feel about some of this stuff.
We got a lot to talk about. So let's talk about the shooting first. For the woman that got arrested today.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know how I feel about this, but for those of you all who are not familiar, there was a woman who was shot to death, Black Florida mother, killed after knocking on her neighbor's door. Now, by all accounts, this sounds like this may have been racially motivated. This happened in the state of Florida, and a lot of people assumed, according to some of the readings that I did yesterday, that she was going to try to say this was stand your ground. Basically, what happened was her children were playing in a field, she and her children with their iPads and so forth. White woman comes up and starts spewing out expletives at them, right? And so in the middle of all of those expletives, she started calling them all of these other racially motivated expletives. And so the kids got up and left. They forgot their iPad. When they went back for their iPad, the iPad was gone. The woman had taken it. When they asked for it back, she threw it at them and it shattered. Mom, as most mothers would do, would go and she went and knocked on the woman's door, and the woman shot her through her door, killing her in front of her children, from what I'm understanding. Okay.
That's
so
crazy.
They wouldn't release this woman's name, y'all. So they wouldn't release this woman's name. Okay. So a woman has actually been arrested in connection with the death of A.J. Owens, the Black mother who authorities say was fatally shot actually last week in Central Florida after knocking on a neighbor's door. And that's what the sheriff's office is actually saying in that area. Suzanne Louise Lawrence, 58, was arrested on charges of manslaughter with a firearm, culpable negligence, battery, and 2 counts of assault. So Lawrence, who is white, was taken into custody Tuesday night. The sheriff's officer's office said it was not immediately clear whether she has an attorney. Now, I do know that we have a video. Is that right, Cullen?
Not for her, but I think that the thing is with that is I don't understand why it took so long. Yeah, we do have the video. You can go ahead and play it.
So wait. You know what? You're right. Why did it take so long?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I didn't even think of that. So if this happened last week, Tuesday, why are they just now picking this woman up yesterday?
Right. She was actually packing up to leave. She was moving out of her house. She sure was.
Wait.
Let's play the video so we can give them a taste of it, and then we'll come back.
All right.
Has been arrested. She's here on our campus here. She's being there. My detectives are finishing up with some interviews with her at this time, and then once they have concluded, she will be escorted into the county jail. You know, the whole time we had only one side of the story. Okay, we know that she shot through the door. Of course, on her side of the story, she makes claims that her life was being threatened. And the way the laws are written in this state, and this is what people need to understand, is our hands are tied in law enforcement in these cases where we are instructed that we cannot make their arrest because we have to rule out whether the shooting was justified or unjustified. So one of the biggest things is the interview of witnesses, and some of our witnesses were the mother's kids. And obviously we were not going to interview them that night after watching their mother be shot and killed.
Don't let anyone tell you that this happened because they did the right thing. This happened because folks raised their voices, because folks organized, because folks got focused around not allowing this police department to simply brush Ajika's life under the rug. As Black people in this country, particularly in racist Florida, we cannot count on policing to be done in a fair and practical manner. Ocala is a town riddled with racism. Let's keep going, let's keep being loud, and let's keep being present. Good job, y'all.
I tell you, I mean, I totally agree with her. I think like the reason why they did this today was because she on on Instagram, her cousin was like following this woman around. She was trying to figure out who this person was.
Mhm,
The woman
mhm.
scrubbed her social media accounts.
Mm,
She took all,
mm,
deleted all her pictures, but she found one picture. And then
mm.
she posted it up on Instagram. And then as she was talking about the picture, she was showing the house. Then the police were escorting the woman back to her house so she could pick up her stuff. So because she was trying to move out, because she was trying to
Okay.
leave.
So wait. So you're telling me that the police were escorting this woman back to her house because she feared for her life. Is
Yes,
that what you're telling me?
exactly. Yes, definitely. That's the craziest
I hope that
thing.
you all are hearing this. I hope that you all are checking for this, right? Come on Instagram, come on TikTok, come on Facebook.
Escorted her back home because she feared for her life because she was trying to move out of her home. It was just, to me it's just crazy. But
All
we're,
right,
we're
so
gonna
folks,
keep on this story
yep,
and
we'll keep on this story. And one of the things that I definitely want to make sure that you guys understand, you can find out more information about this on brownstoneworldwide.com. Brownstoneworldwide.com is where we're going to be. We're going to be talking about this, and also follow us on Facebook at Brownstone Worldwide. Cullen is always on top of some of this stuff. Listen, we had an unfortunate incident that happened. When did this thing happen, Cullen? Was it last night?
it was yesterday. Yes.
So y'all, why y'all shooting at the graduations? That's all I need to know. I got questions. I need to find out why you all decide that you want to shoot up the graduations. Mass shooting after a high school commencement ceremony leaves 2 dead, including an 18-year-old graduate. And now I understand his dad is among those who are deceased. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. So a gunman opened fire after a high school commencement ceremony in Richmond, Virginia, yesterday evening, killing 2, including an 18-year-old graduate, and injuring 5 as terror spread among hundreds who had gathered to celebrate, the police said there locally. So a suspect, a 19-year-old young man, is in custody, and police are going to seek second-degree murder charges against him. So a 9-year-old girl was struck and injured by a car in the chaos among guests and graduates after the shooting in Monroe Park across the street from the Altria Theater, where Huguenot High School held their ceremony. This actually should have been a safe place, y'all. So here's the question that I have for everybody that is listening and watching and all of those things. Gun control. Why are we not having this conversation yet?
And it's crazy because the election is coming up. So people are going to start talking about this more and more because
Absolutely.
it's happening too often. It's happening way too often, and people are just looking the other way. It's just really frustrating and sad.
Oh my God.
That these politicians are making this political and not caring about, if anything, care about your children's lives.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Anything. But they care more about money and lining their pockets than anything, and that's the biggest.
Yeah. I don't understand how. Okay, so the other person who died was a 36-year-old man who'd just attended the ceremony. Now, the gunshot victims were also a 14-year-old boy and 4 men ranging in age from 31 to 58. The 31-year-old had life-threatening injuries as of Tuesday night, and the rest did not. So again, what we're talking about, welcome to those of you all who are joining us on all of the platforms where we're currently broadcasting the morning rundown with myself and Cullen here in the Brownstone. We don't want to give you guys too much information because, of course, all you have to do is follow us here on Brownstone Worldwide, and we're actually in the Brownstone Worldwide studio. So you shared something else with me this morning too, Cullen.
Yes. Moms for Liberty. Moms for Liberty was deemed a hate group by Southern Poverty Law Center. Moms for Liberty is the group that is trying to take over all the school boards and doing all the book banning. And their guys is, we just care for our kids. We want to, we love our kids. We want to make sure they're doing their thing. But when the Proud Boys is backing you up and the KKK is backing you up, I mean, So now everybody's up in arms with Southern Poverty Law Center because they deemed them a hate group, and now it's like everything just blew up yesterday when they announced it. So Twitter is like on fire because of this.
So are they a hate group though?
They're deemed an extremist group. That's what they're deemed them.
Okay. Do you think they are extreme? I got questions.
I think so. I think with the rhetoric that they've had over the last couple of years, I mean, you have to do a lot to be deemed a hate group or an extremist group, and the things that they've been doing. Like I said, they're under the guise that they're doing this for the kids, but there's a lot to the story, and there's a lot. The more the story is going to come out to the story, so just stay tuned, listen up. You're going to hear it on the news, so form your own opinions about it. But
yeah, absolutely.
Just, let you know what SPLC said.
Yeah, so Southern Poverty Law Center lists Moms for Liberty in hate and extremism report. And really what these ladies are doing is something that has already been done in this country, and it helped to form some of the school books that myself and Cullen probably, and people our age, probably saw in school. So think about this. Let's go back just a little bit. And there was a group called the Daughters of the Confederacy. Y'all ever heard of them? Mm-hmm. Okay. Sounds very, very similar to what these folks were doing. And if I am not mistaken, the Daughters of the Confederacy were literally responsible for the school books that elementary school kids got. They wrote those. They were the ones who sat in the meetings and decided what was going to be in those books and what were not. Right. And so we're talking about like slavery, because I can remember like a little bitty paragraph about slavery, and that they were happy and jovial, and they got their salt pork and their bag of flour and sugar every year, right? And that their white slave owners took care of them, and it was an exciting time for them because at the end of a workday, they would get an opportunity to play their banjos and they would dance, and everyone was jovial. This sounds very familiar to these ladies. These ladies were very, very instrumental and powerful in their ability to be able to formulate the minds of young people, including kids like us, until folks like my parents, who were part of the Black Panther movement, folks like your parents, who were very instrumental in the Black community in the city where we grew up in. And so we saw things differently because we were being told a different truth. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. That's what this kind of remotely sounds like, because I understand they're trying to ban books and all kinds of stuff. All right, enough of that. We're going to be talking about that on Brownstone Worldwide. Cullen, before we roll up out of here, we got a couple of things that we're going to be talking about. We've got some events coming up, don't we?
Yes, but before we talk about the events, let's talk about the show. If you can show them the picture of for Thursday's Cullen's Corner.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about Cullen's Corner letter of the day. We're gonna I've heard through the grapevine that this person might show up for the show. She might not. She may call in. I don't know, but she definitely wants people to give her some advice. So this is a really good topic. So people, if you haven't seen the letter of the day, go to the website and post your comment for her.
Okay. And then for those of you all who are on TikTok and Instagram right now, you can't see this, but here's the letter that a young lady wrote into the corner bag, the corner, what do you call it? The corner mail bag. Okay. So Cullen's Corner letter of the day is it my fault for being deceived by men? Signed, deceived, divorced, and determined to try again. Okay. Well. And that's tomorrow's show for Cullen's Corner Hot Topics. You should join us. We're going to introduce you guys to some of our new air personalities that have joined the Brownstone Podcast Network. But I wanted to definitely make sure that we are letting you guys know that this is the very last week that you'll be able to see this particular issue of Brownstone Living Magazine with Major General Johnny Davis on the cover. Now, here's what you can do. If you want a copy of this particular one and any of the previous ones, all you have to do is head over to bit.ly/599, bit.ly/599. You can go ahead and get your copy of this magazine. And then going forward, you'll be able to receive all of the other digital copies on demand directly into your inbox right on time. Okay. That's the first thing. So big shout out to him. Now I understand we're going to be interviewing Johnny. Is that right?
Yes. We're efforting that as we speak. We're trying to get some final details with the U.S. Army, and it's a lot of red tape with that. So
love it.
Hopefully we'll have an interview to show everyone soon.
Awesome. Now, here's something else. Ramon Ray, who is an international speaker, is coming to the Brownstone for a lunch and learn hour here in the month of June. And also, Casey Brown is coming to the Brownstone. Honey, she is going to be telling us all the things that we need to know about short form content and how to reign supreme with your content. Up next, we have the block party that is coming August 4th. This is our very first gala fundraiser. We're working directly with Exhale Central Georgia. It is a sorority in the Georgia area. It's actually an international organization called Power to Exhale. And we're going to be helping them raise money for their scholarship fund. Now, y'all, we have Brownstone Podcast University that has officially opened its doors. And we have a new course also called The Magic Book that helps you to manifest and also use prayer and faith to get the results that you are seeking in your life. But this is the one I wanted to talk about right here.
There we go.
Boom. Brownstone Worldwide Neighbors Retreat 2024 is officially open. The doors of the church are open, Cullen. The link went live this morning, didn't it?
Yes, it did. We're going to start sharing it out for everyone.
So here's what we're going to do. Sunday, from Sunday, July 21st through Saturday, July 27th, we are going to be sailing on celebrity cruises. So we want you to pack your bags and get ready. If you want more information about this, this is what I need y'all to do. Head over to our Facebook group, Brownstone Worldwide. Information about the block party is going to be there, how you can sponsor, how you can attend and help raise money for these young women to go to college. Information about the course yard, right? And BPU, as well as the Magic Book, and information and the link so you can start making payments on the Neighbors Retreat 2024. We've got some live entertainment and contests and dances and parties, and we're just going to have a great time. And there's a live taping that is going to be happening during the cruise with a camera crew and everything. So we're really excited about that. I've done enough talking.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Me too. Like when we looked at the link this morning, we got the link yesterday, but we decided to wait till our morning meeting and share it. And so we're excited to share that with you guys. Once you register, you'll literally be sent to an area where there's a private room where we're going to be talking about the cruise and giving you more information about how to become a part of that. All right, you guys. Cullen, do you have anything else? Because see, I'm coming back for the day shift.
I have nothing else today. It's just everybody get their tickets.
Get your tickets. Let's get the popping. All right, you guys. If there is nothing else, I will see you all later on this afternoon. Get ready to download KCCR the Brownstone, the app, and let's get this party started for the summer. We got a ton of stuff that's happening in the Brownstone. All right, you guys. We'll see you on another edition of the Morning Rundown tomorrow morning. Keep it locked right here to Brownstone Worldwide for more news and information that you can use on your 15-minute break of the day. We'll see you later.